Self-care is the practice of taking action to preserve or improve one's own health. Now, the reason why I decided to talk about self-care in this video is because over the last couple years, not just because of COVID-19, but it feels as though a lot of people have been distracted by different things going on in the world. And I think we all need to indulge in a little self-care. So here are just a few points that have helped me in the past and hopefully will help you too if you implement them in the correct ways. Just before I do that, I'm going to just go over a couple of the things as to why self-care is so important and reasons why people neglect it. So self-care is important because it teaches you to be mindful. You are consciously going out your way to do something to make you feel better, to make you improve in life, and for you to forget about those things that are distracting you from what really means something in this world, which is your health, whether it be physical, mental, or emotional. And the reasons why we tend to neglect it is because of things like work, because of the relationships we've invested in. So if you're in a dysfunctional relationship, if you're in a relationship where there's a lot of give and no take, if people are draining you of your energy, e.g. your boss, your colleagues, I think that self-care can definitely help you get you out of that jam, whether it be leaving your work or whether it be tackling those people and communicating with those people in a different way. First thing that people underestimate about self-care is sleep. Sleep is the magic solution. Whenever you're having a bad day, you can go to sleep, get your 6-7 hours in, 8 hours in, and you feel good the next day. There's no other word or way I can explain it. You just wake up feeling better. Of course, if you have long-term mental health problems, then sleep's not going to do that for you. That's something you would need to go visit a medical professional about. But a lot of the times, if you've had just a bad day, you can go to sleep, wake up and feel absolutely fresh the next day. So never underestimate a good night's sleep. Sleeping can also help prevent any major health problems later on, specifically to do with any heart disease issues later on in life. And it can just overall give you a more productive feeling for the next day. So if you've had a good 7-8 hours, which I know is hard, a lot of people like to have 4 or 5 hours so they can optimize their hours of work. But what you need to realize is over a prolonged period of time, if you have a lack of sleep, it's going to start affecting you in your daily life and it could lead to burnout. So please prioritize your sleep. The second thing is diet. What you're eating has an impact on your energy level and how you're going to feel for that day. So if you're fueling your morning with a sugary cereal, like a lot of us do, or a very hearty meal, and it's not very nutritious, it doesn't carry many valuable ingredients that can give you energy throughout the day, by the time you get to like 11-12 o'clock in the afternoon, you're going to crash. You're going to have a sugar crash. If you're fueling your mornings with coffee all the time, that's fine. But there is a study, I'll link it in the description box below, which actually says that you have a natural burst of energy in the morning. And the best time to drink coffee is after that burst of energy. And even throughout the day, if you're having bad food, and what I mean by bad food is junk food for all 3 meals, that's not going to help you get to where you need to be. Your diet needs to be balanced. It needs to be rich in all the things that you need to grow. All of the things that are going to help you, brain food like nuts, for example, all of these things can help you. And this is self-care because over a prolonged period of time, again, this is something that's going to keep your mental state right. If you're turning to junk food to help you fill the void in your life or to help you through some mental health problem, that problem is still going to always be there because you've now found a vice like junk food to help you, but it's very temporary. And the reason why people tend to binge eat is because they're trying to get that feeling back. So diet is very, very important. Also, having a good diet, observing things like fasting can regulate your sugar, so it can stop you from getting things like diabetes later on in life. Coming from an Asian background, I am prone to diabetes because of the sugar that we consume, all of the fats and whatever else. So for myself, it's important and it's something that I've been implementing. I do intermittent fasting, which allows me to regulate my blood sugar, and it's actually a pretty good weight loss method. I wouldn't recommend it to everyone. I would definitely research into it before you do it. This is not medical advice. This is just my personal experience, but diet 100% can help your self-care process. Social media is a big one. Our daily lives revolve around social media. My job is partly social media, but I think to really indulge in self-care is to get off social media. And what I mean by that is, or limit your time on social media. And what I mean by that is, a lot of the times, or majority of the times, people are just giving you the highlight of their lives. They're not telling you about the bad days, the celebrities, the people that you have on your timeline, whether they be people you know, you went to school with. They are not giving you the highlight of the bad times. They're only showing you the good times. They're showing you when they're happiest, when they're on holiday, when they've got a new car, they've got a new phone, all these different things. And that's for them to feel better because they can get the likes, the comments, the shares, the whatever. Social media does play a massive role in your self-care. If you're indulging in social media, if you're getting lost in social media and you're seeing the constant message of you're not here yet, you need to do X, Y, and Z to get there, so-and-so who's your age is already there, that's not aiding your self-care. That's actually taking away from all of the hard work that you put in during the day, chasing your dreams and your goals. And all of that hard work can be undone by one post that shows someone that's your age or someone that you know is doing better than you in life, which isn't necessarily the case. So social media is a big one. Try and avoid it as much as possible. Of course, if you work in a marketing sector or a social media sector, that's fine. You have to do it for work, but try not to consume too much content. If your business is based around social media, then perhaps get a social media phone, like have a separate phone where you only use it to post things rather than consume. And if you are consuming things, consume things which are going to help you, not hinder you. One other thing which can help with self-care is meditation. Meditation has proven itself in the past with allowing people to ease themselves of anxiety, allowing themselves to have more mental clarity, and allowing themselves to take a minute out of their busy day or not so busy day and be mindful. Meditation, whether you do it in the morning or the afternoon or the evening, allows you time just to sit back, relax, breathe if you're into breathing types of meditation, or just sitting there quietly, and it allows you to unwind. It allows you to bring together all of your thoughts and dissect the things that are going wrong in your life. So meditation, I would definitely recommend. Meditation, I've meditated now for a number of years. It's not been consistent, it's not been every day, but I do go out of my way to try and meditate every single day. And for myself, it's definitely helped. I do the Wim Hof breathing, which is, I'll leave a link in the description box below so you understand what it is. But alongside that, I have like a 10-minute breathing session as well. And in that time, I just allow myself to free my mind, and just any thoughts that come in, I take them in, process them, and if I don't like them, I'll discard of them. If I do like them, I'll retain them for later on. And meditation can allow you, again, to just take time out of your day to make sense of things that aren't quite making sense or haven't made sense in the past. So meditation, I would definitely recommend to everyone. Exercise is another big one. Mental, physical and emotional health are all very important, but physical, in my opinion, helps the others. So if you're physically active, it allows you to then be mentally and emotionally active as well. Exercise can give you a break. It allows you to detach yourself from your daily life and focus on you, being the best you, improving yourself, being able to run 5K instead of 10K, allowing you to bench 80 kg instead of 65 kg. It's the natural process of trying to better yourself, and it's the physical result of it. So being able to step away from your daily life, the stresses of it, and put it all into a workout is one of the most satisfying things I've ever been able to experience. In my teenage years, when I first started weightlifting, I was under a lot of stress. I was doing my A-level results, during my A-level exams, during my university results, my university exams, all that stuff. I had exercise which allowed me to get all of my frustrations out and just be done with it. So once I had those frustrations, those worries, I did a workout and everything was gone. It felt like a whole weight had been lifted off my shoulder. And I would definitely recommend exercise. Even if you're walking, again, walking can be a form of meditation. If you're being conscious of the fact that you're walking, you're out in the open air, you're breathing, you're taking in your sights, you are allowing your brain to work in a different way. don't listen to anything when you're walking. Just listen to the sounds around you. Don't worry about any music or any podcasts. Just listen to the sounds around you. Allow yourself to be present. And again, with exercise, it's very hard. Me trying to work out without music is one of the hardest things I've ever done. I did it in one session and I hated it. But allowing myself to distract myself from my workout. So sometimes people work out because they have to, they know it's good for them. Others do it and they're very mindful of their exercises. When I'm running, I'm not so mindful. I need a distraction, but I know it's good for me. And later on that week or that day, it's going to allow me to be the best me. Whereas weightlifting, I can do without music. I'm focused, I'm there, I'm driven, and I want to do my best. Exercise can also improve brain function. I found myself waking up really early in the morning, so I try and get to the gym for about 4:35 a.m. and I find myself completely disorientated. I don't want to go. As soon as I get in the gym and start lifting weights, within about 15 to 20 minutes, I feel good. My brain capacity increases. I can actually form proper sentences. When I'm talking to my wife in the morning, I do not form proper sentences. But once I'm in the gym, I feel good, and it can improve your brain capacity and the way in which you use your brain. And being in the gym, you definitely need use of your brain. Last and most certainly not least is escapism. I'm a massive advocate for escapism. Being able to get away from your daily routine, get away from your daily stress, and indulging in escapism, things like reading, gaming, doing puzzles, that can definitely help. Being able to detach yourself, and I keep using the word detaches because that's what self-care, in my opinion, is detaching yourself from something that has stressed you out, something that is not going so well right now, but could do if you were implementing these different things. And escapism is definitely one. For myself, it's gaming. When I've had a long day at work, or when I've been, really going hard with the writing or creating videos and doing content, I like to just sit there and mindlessly play a little bit of Call of Duty, for example, or a bit of Grand Theft Auto, just to kind of get my mind off things. I'm still conscious of the fact that I'm playing, because obviously these games have objectives. You need to play, you need to win. But I'm doing it effortlessly because it's something I really, really enjoy doing. And escapism is the best thing. If you like going for walks, if you like reading, indulge in escapism. You need to do it at least once a day. And all of the things that I've mentioned, if you can, try and do them once a day. That will help you get into a healthy routine. There's nothing wrong with hard work. I encourage hard work. I encourage you to chase your dreams. I encourage you to work abnormal hours to make great things happen for you. But if you're not implementing the things that I've just mentioned, then it's going to be very, very hard to get there. Not impossible, but it's going to be very hard. And you'll get to a point where you have achieved those things and you'll crash and burn. So that's what you're trying to avoid with self-care. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for all of the support. Thank you for all of the subscribing and the sharing and the comments and the likes. It means the world to me. If you like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs button. Make sure to subscribe and share. All of my socials are in the description box below. I will catch you on the next one. Peace and love. Take care.